Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Twin Peaks Season 2, Episode 21. 2 more episodes to finish this Season 2. 2 more episodes before the end of the show. Like, I mean, each time I'm thinking about the fact that you guys, you didn't know that you would have a Season 3, you didn't know that you would have the movies and all of that. I'm saying the movies because you have one movie and then you have all of the edited, I mean, cut scenes forming a movie. Normally I'm gonna react to it. Normally. But yes, I thought about it each time during the last episode, you know, of this Season 2, the fact that you didn't know you would have a Season 3. So normally, these 2 last episodes of Twin Peaks should give me all of the answers that I need. I'm not saying all of the answers of everything, all of the questions that I'm asking, because clearly with a show like that, I'm expecting it to continue to be weird, to be really playing with the viewers, meaning that for sure I'm gonna miss some answers, they're not gonna respond to everything. But to the main things, they should answer to the main things. So already I'm expecting a lot for these 2 last episodes. I prefer to warn you, I have a lot of expectations. I prefer to warn you, I'm really like... I'm really like... what it's gonna be... I have a lot of theories, not a lot of theories, but a lot of ideas. I don't want to name them anymore. That's it. I'm as weird and confused than this show. You know, I talked about it during the review of the previous episode. The fact that this show, at least this Season 2, at the beginning of it, I had the impression that they gave me one piece of a puzzle. And then, with one other episode, they gave me 4 more pieces of the puzzle. And the more we are progressing, the more they are giving me pieces of puzzle. So really, at first, I didn't know at all where we would go. By giving me more pieces, I'm like, okay, I can see maybe I can put some of them together, but I'm not sure because in fact, I don't have the big picture at the end. And also, in fact, you didn't give me all of the pieces of the puzzle, so I can't play. You know, I can try, I can do some little things, but that's all. I have the impression that with the 2 last episodes, they gave me 100 pieces of puzzle, you know, together, and are expecting me to resolve everything really quickly. I have the impression that now I can put more things together, and these things together, they are making a little picture, so I'm like, okay, it's functioning, but I still don't know how to position these things, and I still don't know if I'm right, and I still don't have, you know, the things around the picture and also the big picture at the end, how it's supposed to look like, so I can make truly my puzzle. I can't explain better than that the feeling that I have when I'm watching Twin Peaks about me trying to connect stuff together, me trying to understand things, but at the end, in fact, maybe at some point they're gonna tell me, haha, you didn't know, but you had to return the pieces of the puzzle because at the back it's another drawing and in fact they are not functioning together and they could have functioned in another way since the beginning if you would have known that you could return these pieces. That's how I feel. I feel like they are playing with me. We'll see how it's gonna be for the end of this season, of this show. Like at first it could have been the end of this show, so we'll see. I guessed some little things, you know, like the fact that the drawing into the old cave, it was a map. I knew it. I told you so. For me, each of the symbols are representing one place or one person which was important, which is important, which is gonna be important for all of what is happening with the White Lodge, the Black Lodge, you know, the connection between the dimensions. For me, we are talking about dimensions And for me, for example, Major Briggs is a good pilot driving, you know, like traveling through dimensions. For me, it's something like that. And you know the fact that a lot of people into the previous episode vibrated, you know, something happened like that. For me, it was persons who were touched by that connection between the dimensions, by someone from the other dimension at some point. And I would have loved to see the luck lady vibrating a little to confirm me that. And the fact that we had some others vibrating when I didn't expect them to do it, like Pete, for example, I'm a little... I don't know what to think about it. For sure, naming Pete, I thought about the scene into the previous episode with him and Audrey having sex into a jet plane. Like, really, girl, you did that. I'm not sure that it's truly logical with her character to do something like that. And it felt so much like coming out of nowhere. Clearly, you're gonna do that right there, and with this context, with everything, like, I don't know, it felt weird. Pete waiting for it. Oof. And at the end, these two, they're gonna go fishing right now? Are we sure of it? With the context and all, like, we know that it can be dangerous to do it right now. Oh! And also, I forgot, at the end of the previous episode, we saw Bob passing, you know, through dimensions. I don't know how to say it, but it means that right now, Bob is into their world, you know, into real Twin Peaks. I'm gonna say it like that, real Twin Peaks and dimensional Twin Peaks. That's how I imagine things, you know. Bob, are you gonna get someone? Parasite someone? And we have still Windom, who wants to intervene during the context, you know, for Miss Twin Peaks. We have our queens who are going to participate to it, and for sure we are afraid for Annie, the real queen of art, of Cooper's art, and Windom, he knows about it. I'm afraid for that, for her. And we have still other little stories, like for example Lucy, who wants to participate, who wants to choose also the dad for her future kid. And we know that one of the participants, you know, of this context is gonna try to flirt with Dick. I can imagine that she's gonna fall for it, and I would love for Lucy to see that, so she's gonna choose Andy at the end. That's what I want. They would be the best couple, come on. And we know that Lucy, she has true feelings for Andy and not for the other guy. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these reaction videos earlier, you have 2 episodes of advance for Twin Peaks, meaning that right now on Patreon they have my reactions and my thoughts to the movie. Yes, it would be to the movie, I think. For the chronology of things, I think that after the season 2 I need to react to the movie. Not the movie with the cutscenes, but the movie Firework with Me, normally. So if you want all of that, you have my Patreon. You have 2 options on my Patreon. With the level 2, you have a longer reaction part. With the level 3, you have the full reaction part. Everything, even for the movie, you know, it's gonna be everything. All of the movie, all of my reactions and my thoughts for the movie. Okay guys, let's go for this episode. Oh, and everything also in full opacity. You know, for the 2 options. Can you help each other? The return of Dr. Jacob. Good job. I'm not sure of what you do. Ah, yes, good job. Come on, Major. You're really sincere with that. You know, I mocked him during one of the previous episodes about the fact that only him has the right to kill Chelly, according to Leo. But in fact, no, maybe he truly wants to save his former wife. I'm back! You look weird. I mean, weirder than usually, your skin. Bob? Did Bob parasite you?
Somewhere in here are the answers that I seek, and I intend to read them from cover to cover until I find.
How to be good?
Listen to me prattling on. It's Jack, isn't it?
It's only been a day. Hope it doesn't hurt this much in a week.
I hope he's gonna come back at some point.
Time heals all wounds.
Also.
I know how it feels.
We barely had time to know each other.
But the time that you had was highly concentrated. Jack is a man of his
You
word.
think?
And if he said that he will be back, then he will be back.
I'll be back.
Had you given any more thought to the Miss Twin Peaks legend?
Daddy,
You could be great.
from the bottom of my heart, I don't want to be the town bathing beauty.
I understand.
I understand also. She's not that type of girl. But you don't neither, you know, like...
With a political sense,
I just want all of my girls to participate because they're all beautiful.
each contestant gives a speech to the assembled town. This year's theme concerns our immediate environment.
I know there's another way to do this, Daddy.
Which one?
Laundry. Make a speech. And take us to a better day.
It's not really a question.
Has he taken his eyes off him yet? Not today. Yes.
Maybe it's gonna surprise you, Andy, and he's gonna understand something.
Harry, considering their mutual connection to Project Blue Book, I believe that
No, Bob, you're not gonna parasite Andy. Even if I'm pretty sure that the actor would be wonderful with it.
And of course, there's the mysterious circumstances surrounding Josie's death to consider. I might venture a guess to say that it was the fear that killed her. At the moment of her death, I saw Bob as if he had slipped into some crevice.
I think that maybe Josie is into that other dimension now.
Between his appearance and Josie's fear, as if he was attracted to it. You see a connection between Bob and the Black Lodge?
Mm,
Harry, I think it's where he comes from.
me too.
If Windom Earl is seeking access to that, it is imperative that we find our way in before he does. There's a source of great power there, Harry.
To go into...
Far beyond our
To visit the Black Lodge, guys, I'm not sure you're prepared for that. Oh no,
I could kiss your pointy little head.
don't.
It's fear, Dale. That's the key. My favorite emotional state.
You know how to afraid people, for sure.
No. Lively.
No.
Victory is at hand.
To say to someone, look lively. That's a weird expression. Or maybe you already killed it?
The time has come to gather my beloved queen. I haven't been this excited since I punctured Caroline's aorta. During our time together in this verdant bower, I must confess I've developed something of fondness for you.
The fact that we can't see Leo and he's not responding, you killed him.
Goodbye, Leo.
Eh? He's not dead, but he's that close to be because it's a soul mechanism. You're gonna be responsible of your own death. Like, when was the first movie so? I'm wondering who influenced the other one. Find it.
1 and 2 and 3, step forward and 1 and 2. Let the mood carry you. Don't be afraid of your
Nadine, are you gonna find a reason again before the end of the season 2, before the first end of the show?
and bend forward.
Really?
That's it.
Already that it was too much, but now they have to bend. Fuck you.
Are we celebrating with us all bending over like this?
Don't ever question the vision of your choreographer.
Un macho! Oh, you know.
Would you mind helping me find something in the storage room? We're missing a very important prop.
Franchement, is gonna help. Our fiancé is okay with that. Lucy, did you see it?
What exactly did you need to find?
Your dick.
What are you looking for?
Well, now, that would be exact technical name for it. Oh, I think this might be it.
Oh, by George. I think you've got it.
We understand. Lucy, you need to see that to surprise them.
What can I do for you?
Well, I need to give a speech in 6 hours. I haven't written a word, and I don't have any idea what I want to say.
He's good with words. He can help you with that.
What's your topic?
What you can do to save our local forests. I just don't want to stand up there like some deranged Barbie doll.
If those who development cost thousands of lives, do you think it would have a chance of going forward?
Well, trees aren't the same as people, but they are alive.
Your forest is beautiful and peaceful.
Part of it's been damaged. I've tried to replant, but nothing's taken root. Every forest has its shadow. You can see half my life's history in your face. And I'm not sure that I want to.
Oh, switching.
Trees anymore.
Got it. Got it. If the two of you are doing it, we know that Lana, she did it. We know that Audrey, she did it. We miss Lucy and Shelley to do it also. And Nadine. But Nadine is always doing it.
I pinned him in a minute 5.
Good job. Maybe Nadine is gonna be the one to destroy Bob. She's the strongest.
Thank you, Nadine.
She just needed to sign the papers.
Well, how are you feeling now?
Well, a little guilty, I guess. Mike and I are hot. Well, I mean, because I'm so happy.
You are, and I'm glad.
Being sad.
That's why I'm not sure I want you to go back to normal, but at the same time I'm like, you should.
Norma and I plan on getting married.
Really? Well, that's wonderful, Eddie.
Is it
Because
triggering
Mike
you?
and me are getting married too.
Does he know about it, Mike? He knew about it, but you just broke his hand. Come on, Major, come on. We're counting on you. Yes, Hank! Find him, you need to find him. Yes, Hank! Oh, nothing wrong is gonna happen to Major Briggs, nothing wrong is gonna happen to Hank. Windom, fuck you. Don't fight them, don't stop them.
It's words, Cass.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Not gonna be that easy.